Hey folks, it's Nate coming at you on Saturday night on December 17th. So at long last I have this config done, or about as close to done as I think I can get it. So tonight I want to demo for you really quickly a couple of examples of Mace Windu's purple blade. I did do a one video sample that I posted on Facebook once I had the ratios, the color figured out. And so this demo is just going to be a longer example of that, where I go through a couple of different sound fonts paired with some variations on the color. So the real challenge here was getting the color just right. I went through, gosh, it must have been at least 7 or 8 different points in this experiment where I thought I was done, had a demo all done up, and then went back and rewatched the video and realized the color was all wrong. Yeah, finding the right purple, like taking the frames from the movies and then getting them into the style editor and then transposing them from the style editor onto the blade has been a really challenging process. I thought it was difficult when I was doing it for the Graphlix Blues a couple of weeks back. It's been much more challenging for these purples. Anyway, I think I'm close. I like what's on the blades now. So I'm going to go ahead and demo these for you. So I've got 5 examples. The first 2 are going to be single color static blades. And then the variants on these are going to be the clashes and the blasts. They're a little bit different. And then the next 2 after that are going to be blended blades. So the third one in the lineup is going to be a custom humpflicker. And then the 4th one is going to be perLEDFlicker blade. And then the 5th one is actually going to be a slightly different purple, which is sort of a purple variant that I noticed from watching Attack of the Clones. So the 5th one is going to be a slightly brighter purple that I captured from some of the fight frames of Mace Windu on the Battle of Geonosis. So anyway, let's get started. So the first preset is paired with Heroes Pack Mace from Kyberphonic. This is a single color static blade. And this is basically episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Mace Windu purple. I spent a bit of time working on trying to get the colors right for the clashes and the blasts and the lockups as well. But that was a bit easier to do because transposing, I think if that's the right word, transposing sort of the dark oranges and sort of dark yellows and golds, those sort of transfer from screen frame to the style editor to the blade a little bit easier than the purple did. I don't exactly know why that is, but it wasn't nearly as challenging putting together the right color mixture for the clashes and the lockups as it was for the main blade. So this purple is roughly, I want to say it's like a 40, something like a 40% red, like a 2 or 3% green, and like a 57% blue. So it's basically 40-60 red to blue ratio with a tiny bit of green in the middle. Okay, here's the second variant of the same blade.
Master Windu!
And this is to BMF from Kyberphonic. So same static blade, but slightly different clashes and blasts. Here I'm using a wave and I'm incorporating a little bit more red on the blast. You have lost. Okay, now on to some variants.
Master Windu.
So this next preset is Amethyst Warrior from Syndicate. Really like this one. This is, I think this is my favorite of the Mace Windu sound fonts that I have so far. And this one is a custom humpflicker blade style paired with this. So I kept the hump size pretty small. It's I think it's set to like a 5 or a 7. So it gets a little bit of sparkle on the blade. A little bit of shimmer. But I didn't want it to be like an unstable. I wanted it to look more like a really fast audio flicker. And then the blasts on this one have a lot more, I'm doing a lot more sparkle layers in this. And I've removed the red on this particular variant of the blast. It's mostly golds and oranges.
I don't trust him. There is much fear that clouds your judgment.
Okay, and then the next one is Mace Windu from JuanSith. And this one is a perLEDFlicker LED blade style.
Master Windu.
A little bit more of an unstable flicker on this, as you know, perLEDFlickers will do, but I specifically kept the ratios really tight so that it wouldn't be too contrasted. I didn't want the purple to get too dark on the blade. So I basically ratioed this at 100% and then 80%, I think.
Once and for all.
And so those are the 4 episode 3 purple blades I've got for Mace. And so this last one, the 5th one, is going to be my capture for the Attack of the Clones purple.
Master Windu.
You know, this is a little bit more red, less blue. And it's got a little bit more pale. It's not as deep of a purple color as the other. And because this blade was a little bit more pale and a little bit brighter, I had to incorporate a little bit more red in the blasts and the clashes, just so that they would still have some prominence on the blade, so they wouldn't get washed out.
I don't think so. May the Force be with us all.
So those are my my Mace Windu Bladestyles that I've been working on and finally done. So again, thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, I'll put a link in the video description to my paste bin where you can get these styles for ProffieOS if you'd like them. This particular config I compiled on ProffieOS 6.7. And so, but I have not done any testing on OS 7, so I don't know if these will compile on the newest OS 7 Proffie. So feel free to give that a try if that's where you're at right now. I haven't quite made that move yet. I think I'm not sure what version of that is in beta right now, but probably spend some time over Christmas Christmas break checking that out. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching. May the Force be with you, and Merry Christmas. All right, take care.